Hey Medical Peeps, so you have made it. Here we are. It's like the last Monday before New Year's. I'm so excited that you've participated in a Step Away from That Chicken Wing Holiday Challenge. Hopefully you had some fun, hopefully you learned some stuff, hopefully you got some support. I know we're coming into that critical time where people start to talk about their New Year's resolutions. I have a couple of tips about that to help you because we all get caught up in that cycle every year. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, blah. We're going to be like going to the moon. I'm going to study Spanish. I'm going to do all these things. And you know what? 2 weeks into it, it's like all going to hell in a handbasket. So, first of all, I want you to really stop and think about what you want. Like, not what you think you should want or what you're supposed to want, but what you really want and how you really want your new life to look like in this new year. And I want you to be specific and write it down. So think about, if you really do want to be fit and active, that's great, but then you need to sit down and be very specific about what those goals look like for you, make them realistic, have a specific action plan around them, and put them on a piece of paper and then refer back to them. Actually sit with it and think about it. Because I think one of the worst things that can happen with New Year's resolutions is when we fail, it creates this sort of cycle of negative reinforcement where we said we were going to do something, it didn't happen, we feel bad about it, which makes us do bad things and eat bad things, and just it creates a whole bunch of negativity that really kind of negates the whole purpose and is sort of the antithesis of creating New Year's resolutions in the first place. So write them down, be specific, make them realistic, and then I would actually share them with people. Share them with us. Tell us what your New Year's resolutions are, because there's something about breathing it out, communicating it out to people that breathes life into the resolutions. So putting it down on paper, that's one step, but then telling people about it makes it much more specific and real and tangible. And then you also have that other thing called accountability, because we're going to be like, so for example, there was somebody at my job who said, oh, I want to be skinny, I want to be fit, how do I get to be like you? We had a whole conversation about it. Not 2 minutes later, why'd I catch him with a little quiche in his mouth? I was like, you can't eat quiche, man. You gotta be like, if you wanna be fit, you gotta make some decisions about what you wanna do. So with your resolutions, be specific, be clear, and be clear about what it is that you can realistically do in a realistic timeline. The other thing I wanted to say is we have some things that are gonna be coming up with Medical Fitness over the New Year's, in the new year. Definitely please check back to Medical Fitness for different videos and pieces of content to help you stick to your resolutions over these next couple of weeks, which are really, really, really critical. And then also check back on Facebook and look at Facebook as a way to get support from Medical Fitness, the Medical Fitness community. Because the reality is that this fitness journey is truly that. It's a journey and a process. It never ends. Every single day I get up and I make the determination and the decision to be fit and to recommit to my own health. Unfortunately, it's not easy. It's not a pill. It isn't a one-size-fits-all thing. It isn't a point-to-point thing. You don't start here and end here. It doesn't end until you punch out. We don't want that to happen. It's a process, and we all need support. Even I need support. So, with that, I want to say Happy New Year, blessings to you and your family. Write down those New Year's resolutions. Actually post them on the Medical Fitness Facebook page. We want to hear and talk about it and discuss it and help support you in your new vision and your new life for yourself. And again, we want to share this journey with you. So again, thank you for being a part of the challenge. Welcome to Medical Fitness. Welcome to the Medical Fitness crew, and Happy New Year.